getting some bumps, and we are starting off with some higher energy than normal, and that's because it's like 11:30, so I'm thoroughly awake. I actually slept well last night, and I haven't had my entire mental health demolished by a day of work yet. So, we are still vibing. As you can see, we got a different jacket on than normal. It's getting a little colder, so I decided to whip out my little bit warmer denim jacket. I'm in my Canadian tuxedo, the appropriate uniform for riding in the Canadian September, which is, we can't decide if it's cold as shit or hot as shit, and it'll change hour to hour. That's the wonder of Canadian September. Well, probably Midwest US too. I assume it's pretty much the same for you guys. But yeah, here we are. This jacket actually was what I did my M2 test in, because I did it back in May, and at the time it was actually a little chilly. That week was quite chilly, and I hadn't bought the leather yet. So this jacket was great for that. But you know, it's quite a bit warmer on the inside. It's great on the neck. Oh, very nice. It's also Last of Us, because, of course, favorite game of all time. Gotta rep it. Gotta rep it everywhere. I decided today we're kind of doing a bit of a throwback, which is we're riding to work with the 360, and we're going to make a video out of it. I haven't done this in months. And throwback, of course, it's not long ago, but I'm changing format really quickly and constantly. So going back to doing something a little different, it's kind of or a little bit of the same, but I'm doing it a different way now. It's going to be interesting, I think. So I'm recording with my 360 because I figured today is probably going to be a kind of pretty night to ride home, as you can see, or a pretty day to ride to work and then ride home as well. So you can see the trees are starting to change, so we're starting to get some of that beautiful fall weather start, which I'm excited for. As much as I don't want it to get cold and I don't want riding season to end, I do want to be able to ride through falling leaves and beautiful colors. That is amazing. So we're going to try and get as much of that done. So I'll probably record a few things with the 360 for the next couple days, or over the next few weeks as things continue to change. But it is beautiful. It's a little chillier today than I would like, but that's okay. We'll enjoy this part of the ride before we get stuck in the city and we're surrounded by concrete jungle boringness. But for now, we can enjoy the beauty. Apparently I'm going golfing like 2 weeks from now or something. October 5th, I think, is when my cousin wants to do it. Which I'll fuck with that. I can do it. Hopefully I won't break any of his clubs. That's something that didn't make the cut of that video. I broke his 9-iron. Whoopsies! I don't have my own clubs, right? I'm just using his $250 set, as we discussed in the first golf ride to Shelburne. But when you're doing Newmarket, I fucking decimated one of his clubs. Whoopsies! But that's okay. We're gonna go and get some new clubs together, and I think we're gonna grab a cigar. I went to a cigar shop for the first time. That was fucking weird, guys. I didn't really know what to expect, because, like, I've never shopped for a cigar before. All I know is the vibes are exquisite if I'm sitting there having a nice cigar, you know? The vibes are good. So, I wanted to go and see. So when my friend Brandon and I went out for a ride, what was this, early this week? End of last week, something like that. Anyway, we went out, I think it was on the weekend. We went to Tokyo Smoke, did our thing, and then we decided we'd ride over to the boardwalk to get some food, which is just this place in Waterloo, it doesn't matter. It's a place. And we went and got some food right as we were eating at a little picnic table. We look up and we're like, oh my god, we're out in front of a cigar shop. Let's pop in there when we finish. So I finished my drink, Brandon finished his food, we popped inside, and sure enough, it was a pretty nice looking cigar place. And I was able to, I bought a dirt cheap $10 cigar just because I wanted to try something. It wasn't going to win any awards, unless those awards for unless the award was for the most accurate representation of damp basement floor, because it did nail that. I've never felt more like I was smoking a floor of a basement. But hey, I got there. So what I'd like to do is go get a nice Cuban with my cousin and smoke that while we're on the golf course. That would be nice. So, hopefully, I will update you guys in October when I'm going to that ride about whether or not I ended up doing that and whether it was any good. Tried to go to this fucking Stacked place on the weekend. It's supposed to be like a pancake place or something. Like breakfast, right? So I tried to go there. There was a fucking line outside. Like, are you kidding? I'm not waiting in line for a pancake place on a Sunday. Like, I get why, you know, we picked a Sunday to go to a breakfast place, and we picked the peak time for it, like 11:30. But still, goddamn, I'm not waiting in line for a fucking pancake place. I don't even fucking like pancakes. Like, don't get me wrong, I like pancakes, but waffles. Waffles are S tier, pancakes are like B. I know that's probably heresy to some people, but pancakes are kind of just B tier. French toast, that's a solid C. No, French toast I feel like is a solid A tier. I think I like French toast more than I like pancakes. Pancakes is just kind of a B tier food, like breakfast food. I'd rather something more savory, and if I'm gonna have sweet, I'd rather something crispy. Also, a waffle with some bacon on it, like, that shit is good. Never been to a Waffle House, though. I used to go to the States all the time. I still never went to a Waffle House. I actually haven't been to the States in years. I'd like to go again. I think the last time I went was like 2018. I went to Arizona. But I haven't been across the border since then. Because, of course, COVID hit. And then I just haven't had a reason to go. I haven't even gotten my passport again. Not since COVID. It expired during COVID, so it got extended a little longer for like an extra year because of that. There was a whole bunch of nonsense. Like, it happened to expire, I think the expiration date was like sometime in 2020, like mid-2020. COVID had taken off, and I could not go get it renewed because I was just going to do it because, you know, it's like a 10-year thing for passports, I think. I think that's how long they last. Or maybe because that one was like a kid passport, it was only 5 years. It doesn't matter. Anyway, it was expiring, so I was going to go get it done and just get it fixed. But COVID hit, and I haven't had a reason to go do it since. Although I would like to go get it done, because I'd like to go for a little ride to the States next year or something. I'd like to go across the border. I haven't done it in years. Been too long. I used to like going just randomly down to Michigan and shit, because it's just a little different, you know? The roads are worse. It's great. Who puts an Apple sticker on their Toyota Sienna? Tesla stuck on the side of the road. What, are you out of gas? Oh, quick, I'll just go grab a jerry can. Oh, wait! Let me just give you a little plug-in and wait 25 minutes so you can get enough battery to pull down the street to the supercharger and wait there for half hour. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. All I had to do was drop to third and then it hit green. Let's go! Whee! I stabbed my finger the other day with a twist tie. I was cutting it down. I was trying to do something with it. I needed to, like, get in a small little hole. And I had it working, and then I was trying to poke it with just the end of my finger, and it was sharper than I expected. So it just went into my finger, and then I tried to pull my finger off, and it just came with me. So then it was just sitting there in my finger, and I was like, damn. And I pulled it out, and then it just started bleeding, and I was like, damn. Sucked. Well, that's where you guys get cut off. See you on the way home. Yeah, mate. Fuck that, we ain't waiting for that light, boy! Howdy, gamers! We are on our way back from work! It was a fine day with a really dead ending, so I'm in the mood to get the hell home. And we are just good vibes all around. Fine day, you know, whatever. And I get to ride my bike, so it's never a bad day when we're riding. That's the attitude. That's what we're going for. Ah, that was cold. A little fucking water on the tanks just pooling up and hitting my knees. Come on, let's keep it moving, gamers. I don't want to drop a gear. Woo! Both going the speed limit? What the fuck? One of you needs to be speeding. See you, so don't try and wave me. Can't even see fucking 5 feet in front of me. That's a lie. Yes, I can. Okay, now the wind is hitting me on the side. Not pleasant. No, not a fan whatsoever. Oh, look at all the beautiful sights. I love the part where it's black and I cannot see anything. Oh, that is my favorite part. Oh, and I love too when the bright white bulbs come straight at me and I cannot even see my own face. I just love getting blinded by oncoming drivers. It is my favorite. Oh, I love all these new SUVs. That is the perfect height to absolutely eyeball fuck me with the LED